little area out here I want to check out. Looking at it on Google Earth. This is one way to get in, probably the only actual roadway. It says no admittance, but I'll just pretend I didn't see that. I think we can get around this here fence. All right. Let's see where this little trail goes. I'll take you along for the first part of the ride, and then I'm going to shut the camera off for a little while, save some of the battery, and we'll see what's further in. Turn it back on if you see anything interesting. More interesting than a table. Seriously. Pile of gravel. I believe there's a gravel pit back here, and I don't know if it's even being actually used anymore. We're going to go in, take a little look around, see what things look like. Okay, so we're riding along here. It's a narrow little lane. I kind of expected something a little bit bigger here, but I actually like the fact that this is very narrow. It doesn't look like it gets used a lot. Slow going up this incline. It's actually a little steeper than it looks. Not bad though. So today we're riding the Trek 520 Grando, the new bike I bought last year, the touring bike. Had the mountain bike, the old James. Had that one out for the first time yesterday. I think we'll bring this one out today. Might end up doing more distance. A little branch going off to the right. Let's check that out first. Yeah, there's definitely a gravel pit out here, guys and girls. Cool. Check this out. Got a laneway going down into the bottom. See that all right? Angle down a bit. Some nice flats down there. Bunch of water. I don't know if that'd be suitable for cooking food, but pretty interesting. I think this trail probably goes all the way around. We're gonna find out. For all the wind. Still don't have a microphone for the GoPro yet. One of these days I'll get around to ordering one. Okay, nice little cliff area over here. We're on kind of what would be the right side of the gravel pit from where I came in, and I got a feeling just up over this rise we'll get another view looking down at it. The only signs of activity I've seen appear to be some four-wheeler tracks. I don't think this place has been used in years. Off to the right, you can hear some highway noise. That's Highway 11, Highway 1117. And yeah, we are way up above that gravel pit now. Hey, not a bad view from up here. I load up some gear one of these days and come up here and do a little overnight bike packing trip. There's all kinds of areas, flat areas to set up a tent. I suspect I'll be able to find some firewood in the woods here. Pretty cool. Just after I started coming up here, I noticed another trail that was veering off to the right, which would actually be my left now. See, we came from down there, and we got this here laneway over here. We're gonna check it out. What, you want me to go the other way? I want to go this way. I don't really recall asking you which way you want me to go. But if you're serious, mention it in the comments down below, and I can come back out and go the other way. Are you laughing at me? That's not nice. The remains of a very old car over this way. We'll walk the bike over here. We'll take a little bit of a peek. It's kind of cool in here. Yeah, it's a fixer-upper for sure. What do you think? Think that'll buff out? Front bumper actually looks pretty good. Logging off for a sec. Okay, we just rode through basically a little bit of single track. What I suspect used to be an actual laneway up there. Came down to here. I believe the highway is just out that way, a little bit further. The noise is getting pretty loud. And over this way, if I had turned the other way a while back, this is obviously where I would have come back up. So we'll probably ride down that shortly, unless I see something else interesting that gets my eye. Turn around, head her down this way. Little platform over there, that must be where they used to do some of the loading. After checking this out on Google Earth, I was wondering if this was active. I had a feeling it might not be, and it's not active. Definitely think I'll be coming over this way sometime soon with some camping gear, some good food, a couple of brews, and just hang out for a night. Go to spot, have a fire, tent set up, all that good stuff. And the road should be right on the other side of that big tile. Even on Google Earth, checking it out along the roadway, I noticed that there seemed to be a big mound of dirt. So that would block off what used to be the main access into this place. I'll take the camera off the handlebar mount, and I'm going to go up there and check it out. Hold on. I'm going to go up this here mound behind me, which is the barrier cutting off this whole road from the highway. I'm going to turn the camera right around here, pointing out instead. Mound out. Yeah, so there's the highway. Come in from this way, you'd have to go down through that big ditch. Kind of swampy, but it looks doable. So there's two ways to come in here. Down there, the remains of an old sign. Not a public road, use at your own risk. I'm willing to take that risk. There's the bike over there leaning up against that down tree. riding back out the same way we came. I pondered the idea of maybe going over to the highway, taking a left, just a little ways up the road there, taking a right on another road up there, Maple Ward Road. I'm going up there a little ways, look for any little side access roads, trails. We're going to do that another day. I want to ride back down through here, go back through the other section that I haven't rode yet. Well, there we go. Shift gears here a little bit. Okay, so we're heading back the way we came in here. And we're going to go out through that other road and check that out. Stop and maybe grab a couple photos looking down into the gravel pit and the view of the mountains off in the distance, and work all that into the video a little bit. Side here. Oh, cool. Yeah, this is right here is where I came in earlier, and I headed up that way. You can see my hand. What I actually wanted to do, come down this access area up here. I'll save that for another. Screw it. So turn the camera off, go back around, and come down that way. Hang on, we'll be right back. Okay, earlier I mentioned a little section that was basically down to single track that I came down through. Well, that's this spot here. Going back up through it. Some real loose sand right here. Come on, bike. Keep going. Don't stop rolling now. Good boy. Good Trek 520 Grando. Okay. And another lane going off this way. There are all kinds of little side lanes, side trails all over the place through here. Checked out a few of them. Didn't get any video on a lot of them, but cool. Let's see where this goes. Actually, I'm right back up into the place that I came through before, actually. Just got here a slightly different way. That little car wreck's just off to the right. If I can ride this here, oh yeah, piece of cake. Wouldn't have been able to do that 2 months ago. Wouldn't have had the strength and energy, but it's starting to come back. And that, folks, is a good thing. Starting to feel like myself again. I'm up here to do an overnighter. I have to figure out which area I want to camp in. Bring enough water for the night and the next day, ride back and all that stuff. Let's ride right over here. That's the four-wheeler trails. Looks like the trail goes off to the right over there as well. We check that out another time. Over the edge. That's where all the fun would stop. So there's the old gravel pit. Tempted to go off over to the side over there, but you're gonna have to double back. Oh, who knows? Oh, there is a side road over here. This would go up the other side that we haven't checked out yet. Alright, we'll take a quick spin up this way. See what we can see. One thing I've noticed that impresses me is that even though it's obvious that some of the four-wheelers come here and see the tracks, not a lot, but I haven't seen any trash around, no empty beer cans, no signs of partying, not even a fire pit. I just find that mildly surprising. In a good way, of course. A fire pit, I mean, that's fine. It's good that there's no garbage laying around, no empty beer cans, all that kind of stuff. Oh, wow. I think I might have just found the area I'm going to camp in. Kind of in around here somewhere. Just starting it out here today. Just rode in on the bike, no extra gear or anything. Spare tube, pump, that sort of stuff. You see if there's anything in here worth coming back for. And I think there is. Down in here looks nice. Flat spot right here, a fellow could put up a tent. And pretty sure I could find lots of firewood nearby, seeing as we're surrounded by forest. Some rocks down here, if you can see them. I could put together a nice fire pit in here. Not so exposed and open, it's kind of out of the wind. Yeah, I think this might be it. Unless I find something better. Not sure when the first overnighter will be in here, but I got a fair bit of work I got to finish up in the shop at first. It's early June. I've got paddles to finish up, of course. I always do. And Vanderbox season. Can't do a video on that. Vanderbox season should die down within 1 to 2 weeks probably, as everybody gets their gardening done for the year. And after that I won't be quite so busy. And I think we'll do some camping just up here. Someplace close to home. Away from all the people, houses, neighborhoods. The other spots I've shown you recently in some videos. That's just on the outskirts of a big subdivision in town that's still expanding. It's a little busy, a little noisy. But in here, this is nice. Turn this around. Now another plane. Jeez. It's going to take several trips to explore this place. There's standing water just over there. I wouldn't drink from that, but run it through the filter or boil it up. Probably use that for cooking. So the only water I have to haul in is probably going to be my drinking water. Although in a pinch I could filter and treat that, make that into drinking water, but I can bring enough with me for an overnighter. Probably the plan would be to ride over in the afternoon, set up a camp, have some good bites to eat, fire, a couple of beers, and then the next morning have a quick breakfast and ride out. I can see the highway from here. Another lane going in that way. Well, you can totally ride all the way around this gravel pit. You can ride up towards the highway here. Just check this out. Didn't know there was a second lane leading out to the highway. That's a really cool spot. Folks, we have highway access right here maybe. I wanted to come in this way. And I wouldn't have to go around that gate and skirt around the edge, around that ditch. See what the ditch looks like up here. Oh yeah. Ride right in right here. Right off the road. Okay, one more section of video as we start riding back out. Turned around up the highway back there. And we're well on our way back. Nice gentle little downhill, just cruising along. Still plenty to explore. And I think I'm going to be doing some camping here for sure. I think I found my little playground close to home. I would never have known this place existed if not for Google Earth. Oh, you look way up ahead there through those trees. If you see a paved road, that's where I came in. There's a gate at the end of the pavement and I had to go around that, which I think I got in earlier part of the video. But yeah, it's more or less a straight line from here to there, a few twists and turns, obviously downhill, so away we go. I think I'm going the right way. Nice little section back there. We hit about 35 kilometers per hour. It's kind of fun. Yeah, we're almost back onto the pavement section here now. I'll keep the camera going until we get up to the gate. It's not far now. Wood's been recently cut down, so there is some activity out here. But this gate is even locked. You know what? That gate's not even locked, folks. Park the bike here for a second. Yeah, so there's the gate that we just came through. When I came in here, went around to the side of it. There's a ditch full of water over there, just a little bit of dry land to scoot around. Little did I know that gate's not even locked. You just reach through and open it up. Now that is good to know for next time. Let me get in front of the camera here. That's good to know for next time, because I'm thinking I might come in here and use the Burley trailer, the Coho XC, haul the gear in, and it won't be a pain in the butt getting it around. Anyways, I'm going to turn off the camera. The rest of the ride is all on pavement. Not going to bother recording any of that. I'm going to get home and start putting this video together for you fine people.